Here we have padded satin stitch. So when I usually do satin stitch, I don't do the outline. A lot of people will just do that naturally as part of satin stitch, but I guess I'm kind of lazy. Um, so I just do kind of a surface satin stitch. But in this case, I'm trying to make volume. So a great way to make volume is to do an outline of your shape and fill the shape ahead of time and then build your satin stitch on top. So in this case, I did the outline with chain stitch because that's probably going to be your thickest, bulkiest thing you can pad with. So as an example, you can see here I did it with the 3-ply, and of all the different ones I did, the one with the chain stitch underneath turned out the poofiest. You can also do here, I just did back stitch to make this one, and this one I did like a split stitch, which is very commonly used to do the outline. And then I just put some, I guess you could call them satin stitches going the other direction to fill in the center part. A very easy way to do this would be, say I want to fill a circle, is to do, this is skipping the outline, but just to give you an idea, is to do our satin stitch on the inside. I'm kind of using the inside of my guideline as my guideline, inside of the thickness of that line. Okay, and then, so there's my padding, and then I'm going to come on top of here and do another layer of satin stitch. I'm also, I don't know if you can tell, like I can definitely get my needle through here very easily. I am being very soft about pulling through and just, slowing down, putting on the brakes like at the end, be like, okay, this is how tight I want this, and making sure that that tension is consistent for every single stitch that I do. Tempting, but not sure if I want to do a little stitch on the side. I want to make sure I keep that round circle shape. So hopefully you can see how much bulk I am creating. Alright, so you could stop there, or what's stopping you from going again, right? I mean, you could just keep going. It's almost like the granitos of satin. Just like, how many layers would you like? And those under layers, I mean, they don't even have to be with the same color, right? Like if you have some scrap threads you want to get rid of, you can use them underneath your satin stitch for padding. So you don't use up, like here I am using a variegated floss, which is probably not the best idea. I guess a sillier thing would be padding with metallic floss, but alrighty. Nice and poofy. I love it. I can see a little bit up here. I need to fill in one little stitch. But I hope you get the idea there. Let's go ahead and I'm going to finish the shape here since I left it kind of open so you could see the inside. I think I'm going to floss here to finish. we go. So here we are. Just wanted to give you like a different angle. You can see outside, and you can see just how much depth created when we do lots and lots of layers, and kind of a better idea over here of how much depth we get when we use like a chain versus something skinnier like that back stitch. All right, that's it. That's our padded satin stitch.